Hello, how's it going? My name is 8 Holder, and I'm about to explain to you who to really look out for that will copyright claim your videos on YouTube. Not AdRev. It could be a fan, or it could be a producer or an underground studio that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Now, I had made a video recently, and I had my own ending credit. Now, I wanted to have a music at the end of it, so I went and researched royalty-free music. I went on the website and it said I could use this beat, but I can only use it for one-time use on this video unless I want to buy it again for in the future for another video. I had no problem with that. I was amped up and I really, I just wanted to buy music for this video. So I did that. And I went through the whole process just to make sure that I wouldn't get hit with copyright claim. And I made sure that this was a legit website. So before I even published it, once something starts uploading and it has third-party material on it, YouTube will right away let you know that AdRev has copyright claimed your video. That happened, and they should know I had to just send the URL on the website to make sure of the video, just so I could get the third-party claim off of it. And 10 minutes later, they took it off. They said, "Hey, the third-party release is off of it, or the third-party claim is off of it." Sorry about that. So I did all that, and now I get copyright claim by a studio that doesn't know what the fuck copyright claim means. AdRev does not look at them as the rightful owners. I even contacted the rightful owners, the website where I went through, and said I'm getting copyright claim by some unnamed studio. They contacted me back and they said, "You have every right to use this. You have no problem. You have the right. You went through us. We own this track." And then they sent me a second one probably 5 minutes later saying, "We thank you for contacting us about this information that you sent us." Because I sent them the information of the rapper, the artist, and even sent them a link of the website where they had the same track that they were using. They said, "Thank you for sending all this. We can now take action." They said, "We can now take action about this matter." Now, once I read that, I realized that not only that they don't own the rights to that song, they didn't even have the right to use it. They illegally downloaded it, and they were trying to use it as their own. And then they try to claim that they own it. So when I researched that song, that video has been up for 5 years. Yeah, they had it for 5 years, and they were probably just hoping that nobody else would use it. Once I realized that, I just said I got copyright claimed by somebody that doesn't understand what the fuck they're doing. And when I mean they don't understand what the fuck they're doing, I mean they don't know how to do their fucking jobs. They're a studio. And they have other artists. And they use YouTube for a majority of the time because they use it for their business. They have their artists. They don't make music videos. They show their little concerts that they have. They have other artists. But from this matter, okay, let me give you an example or explain how a studio is supposed to treat their artists. If you went and you trying to get signed by a studio, major, local, underground, whatever, the first thing they will ask you, the lyrics, are these your lyrics? And then they will say, do you have the rights towards your beats? Do you have the rights to your beats? And if you don't have the rights to your beats, they will turn around and say, well, let's fix that. Let's make sure that the beats that you rapped on, you own. Hopefully it will still be there. And they had 5 years to own this beat. They didn't do that. I don't even think they understand what the fuck that meant. They think we downloaded it and we rapped on it first, so it's ours. I'm sorry, this isn't the game of dibs. You have to buy something to own it. Buying a beat is not easy. It's really not. have to go through paperwork after you purchase something, and it's not cheap. It's not cheap. It's like $300 to $500 just for one little beat. But that's nothing to some people. But some people will be cool enough to negotiate the prices of it. But I can understand that's their beat. They work hard on it, and they should be able to get paid how much they want to for their material. But I think it's bullshit. Because there are programs out there, if you have to buy a song, there are programs where they can legally just download it for you without you buying it. And that's what I feel they did. 5 years ago, it was probably on a different website and it was for free. Because, hey, when I was back in middle school, I used to try to be a rapper. And the first thing we used to always do was go on a computer and type in free music. There will be numerous websites where you could do this. We tried to find a song we liked, and if it was for free, we downloaded it. But we also knew that we could not sell it or make a CD and try to sell it as our own because we didn't have the rights towards it. I mean, I was rapping with my friend, and we were trying to put our cash together just to own one of the beats. We were hoping like, maybe $10. Kind of drop our hearts when the dude said, "Nah, I want $150." And that's the cheapest I could go. But he said, but if you buy it like that, it'll be yours. No problem. Nobody else could come and claim it as theirs. We were in middle school and we knew the process to go through to own a beat. And you guys call yourself a studio. Seriously, you guys call yourself a studio that sign other artists and you don't know what the meaning of copyright means? You do not copyright claim something that you don't own. It's like saying you see somebody walking on somebody else's grass and on the sign it says, "Do not walk on grass." And you get upset and like saying, "Oh, you're walking on that grass, I'm going to sue you." You can't sue him. That's not your property. The person that owns the property probably could, but you're a bystander. So stand by and shut the fuck up. You don't own the right to that beat. You had no right to it. And it showed that you actually just stole the beat and tried to claim it as yours. Just because it was 5 years ago doesn't mean, the artist that actually made it forgot about it. He probably just, what he did, he just switched different websites. A website that actually went through a process to make sure it's his. So he wouldn't have to deal with shit like this again. If you call yourself a professional studio, let me give you a lesson. And I may not know this, may not be a producer or anything like that, but I do know this. If you sign someone, make sure that they own their lyrics. Make sure they didn't plagiarize. And damn well make sure the beat that they use is theirs too. And if they don't, make sure you could buy it for them. And if you can't get that beat, then you have to find another beat that they could use. That. And if you do not understand what something is or the meaning of it, do not act on it. That is common fucking sense. Oh my gosh, we used this beat 5 years ago. And now somebody else is using it? Well, we're going to show him. We're gonna show him. Yeah, you want to show him? Let's show him. We rapped on this beat first 5 years ago. Shut the fuck up and sit back. You do not know what copyright claim means, and you try to falsely claim that you own this. You're a joke for a studio. And hey, if your account got terminated, I think you definitely damn well deserve it. And if somebody else is copyright claiming your ass, you damn well deserve it. Know what you own, and artists out there that's coming up, make sure to do background check on the studio. Make sure they know this stuff, and make sure they have legal rights to stuff too. because you don't want to sign a contract and they should know you're screwed because the only thing they could do is that you could rap on anything, but they should not get sued. Because the studio, for music and all that stuff, they're supposed to take care of everything. If you like a beat, they will take care of it. And they'll probably, whatever you sell, you have to pay it back by that way. But then they'll make sure that you have the rights to the beat, to your lyrics. Make sure nobody will take your lyrics and plagiarize it, you know? Dude, I didn't even go to law school to learn this shit, and I know it. A lot of people know it. But just because you downloaded a beat 5 years ago and you rapped on it, does it automatically make it yours? No, man, I'm done talking about this. Sorry I haven't been around long, but yeah, you know. Hopefully you guys will see me in the near future. Toodaloo. Hello everybody, I would like to apologize. This video that I made, I was drunk and my words weren't coming through quite clear and I was stumbling with my words. But the whole matter, I do agree. So yeah, I'm saying I agree with my drunk self. But I know what you're saying, why wouldn't you just do it when you were sober? Well, I wanted you guys to hear the passion that I had about the matter. Now, what happened was, last night, I was drunk and I checked my emails and it showed that a dispute that I had won. So I got excited and then I got angry all over again. And I want to make this real fast. The whole matter is that I had went through this and AdRev noticed who was a true artist. Now I got a third party claim that somebody doesn't even own the beat. Now, they may have bought the beat too to use it, but they didn't buy the rights to own it. So I had the right to use it as well. And I'm not a copycat. I didn't know they had the beat. But two, I also know there's a lot of music out there that people go on and put their voices on there, sing, rap, whatever it is. They do that and they don't have the rights to the beat as well. So I paid money for that beat and I damn well gonna use it if I bought it. I don't want a copycat or anything like that, but I'm not gonna let somebody turn around claim something that they don't own. So I do want to apologize. When I made this video, I was drunk and I want to apologize for that, but I want you guys to hear the passion that I had at that time. So thank you for listening.